It is the end of the week. It's Friday. I'm out at Starbucks. So, we do our Starbucks chats, and I was like, I wanted to come and talk about the whole Pookie and RayRay phenomenon. Club Cam, hi. Make sure that you all are hitting the like button. Hey, Jalea. Make sure that everyone is hitting the like button on the way to my house. Hey, Awkward, Rach. Pay your entry fee. Everyone that's coming in, hit the like button so we could continue to pop in the algorithm. Hey, Coddle. What's going on? Hey, Queen Quiche. Make sure everyone that's coming in, hit the like button on your way in, okay? Hit the like button on your way in. Hit the like button on your way in. Pay the entry fee on your way in. Because, a lot of the love bugs, they be like, oh, I didn't get the notification. Some of you don't always get the notifications when I go live. And it's, an algorithm thing. So that's what I'm always saying. Make sure you hit the click the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. So, yes, pay the entry fee. Good morning. Well, good afternoon, Kimmy. Good afternoon. So I wanted to, just touch on Pookie and RayRay, right? So I don't know what's happening right now. This is not, I guess, life is happening. Things are unfolding the way they should because I'm not divested. I'm also not a black male worshiper. What I live by is decentering men and putting yourself first and doing better, holding yourself accountability for, who you choose to entertain. Hypergamy, leveling up, leveling yourself up, being the change you want to see. For some, for whatever, I guess this is just how things are supposed to go. I have to come and talk about these things. Specifically Pookie and RayRay, because I keep seeing in my comment section, even in videos that have absolutely nothing to do with the videos that I did the last couple days, saying, oh, y'all choosing Pookie and RayRay, right? And I'm like, well, who is this Pookie and RayRay? So I'm like looking up Pookie and RayRay. We all hear about the Pookies and the RayRays. So the Pookies and the RayRays are the men that, will have you scrubbing the ground, in the words of Love Jones. They're the men that, most likely don't have a job. Like they can't keep a job. They're men that have baby mothers all over the place. And for me, baby mothers all over the place is if you have more than 2 baby mothers, you got baby mothers all over the place. They're men that cheat profusely, can't keep it in their pants, constantly digging and dodging. They're men that are basically bums, and the thing is, just because you're categorized as a bum doesn't mean that you don't have a job. We got to put that out there because people get it confused. Like, oh, well, he got a job. Just because you got a job does not mean that you're not a bum. Having a job, parenting your children, contributing to your household, those are all separate categories, right? And I'm just trying to figure out if all of the men that have been harassing me, like I've had to delete so many comments, keep saying, oh, that y'all mad because y'all chose wrong and y'all mad because y'all talking about Pookie and RayRay. If you're not Pookie or RayRay, then why are you so mad? If you're not Pookie or RayRay, this doesn't concern you. You should not be so passionate about something that you don't directly relate to. You shouldn't be, threatening a woman that you don't know. And if you watch my commentary, I literally will say, I'm not divested. I will say there are some, you get a little bit of sweet spots. There's some, men that's decent, that has risen to the occasion, but that's not the majority. And I always say majority rules. If you consider yourself high value, if you feel like you contribute to society, if you feel like you step up to the plate, if you feel like you're outperforming the rest of, the men in your community, why are you so mad? So I see men and women alike get up here. Kaya, for instance, she be reading, eating down, roasting down. She just did one of her shows, and she was talking about Sexy Red, and she kind of referenced like what Sukiyana made a song about, eating ass and sucking his toes, and Kaya's like, yeah, my music was raunchy, but I was promoting me being the center. Kaya was centering herself and women in her song. She said, my neck, my back. What can you do for me? Don't trust no. That's not male-centered or male-worshipping music when you really think about it. A lot of these artists these days, once again, hence Sukiyana, shouts out to Suki, she got a song, Eating It, Eating It. We see her on OnlyFans throwing up on a penis, just really submissive, like really, she talks about tricking on men. She says she loves to do things for men. That's black male worship. A lot of these artists are, not a lot, because a lot of them, they talk about, men doing for them or whatever, but when you hear them in real life, or when you listen to some of their content and you listen to some of their music, like even like SZA, it's pick me music. Like, let's just be honest. A lot of them release pick me music, right? So when Kaya said that about, Suki, and then she referenced Sexy Red, and I see these men get out here and talk about women that's like Sukiyana and Sexy Red, I'm not gonna put my heavy cape on and wish ill on them and tell them I hope they unalive themselves and tell them I hope your platform goes to the pits of hell, because I don't directly align with Sukiyana and Sexy Red. That ain't me. That's not me. I don't identify as that. So why would I be so butthurt that these men are out here saying women are, that Sexy Red is nasty, she look like a she, saying all of these things? Why would I be so mad unless I saw myself in that? Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I don't see myself as Sukiyana and Sexy Red. So I'm not going to get super offended and butthurt and resort to insults and just spewing all of this nasty hatred, evil, demonic stuff in the comment sections of men and women alike that's dragging Sukiyana and Sexy Red. At the end of the day, I feel like everyone is entitled to express themselves how they see fit. Sexy Red has some songs that's catchy that yes, Pound Town. But I don't directly relate to that. That's not me. So is it my duty to get on there when they saying Sexy Red is, these rappers, they doing, am I supposed to be, well, not all. I hope you get me. Like, what are we doing here? It's only hit dogs that's hollering. If you're not Pookie or RayRay, why do you even have anything to say? Because I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking about you. It's because you see yourself in Pookie and RayRay. You directly identify with Pookie and RayRay, and that's why you're so upset. Point blank, period. I'm not super upset that Kaya said, I'm not out here promoting eating and sucking toes and I ain't Sexy Red. I don't get, that doesn't offend me because I know that I'm not promoting that. I know that that's not my message. I know that that's not how I live. So why would I be offended by that? Exactly, Julia. A lot of them are Pookie and RayRay, and that's why they are so butthurt. That's the only thing. That's the only logical thing, is that they are so offended by me. I could just literally speak for myself now because I have been getting attacked for the past few days. Me literally saying, do better. Don't let men dog walk you. Decenter men. Don't deal with a man that's not going to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. See yourself as the prize. Don't see a man as a prize, because you got to compete for prizes. And if you're competing with other women, chances are you're letting a man dog walk you. Leave the ghetto toxic circus. That's what I promote. So why are men so mad? If this doesn't apply to you, then what the fuck are you talking about? You should be applauding women that's telling other women to stop giving your womb to men that is treating you terribly 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 times? Shouldn't you? Shouldn't women be applauded that's telling other women to take accountability for scrubbing it around and for allowing men to drag them through the mud? How does that get such hatred and such negative backlash? That is just mind-boggling to me. And then they always say, oh, because you chose Pookie and RayRay. If you're not Pookie and RayRay and we're telling women to not choose these types of men, then you need to shut the fuck up because I'm not talking to you. Shut up. If you're not Pookie or RayRay, this should not, why do you even care? What? This ain't for you. Coming into women's spaces, spewing all of this negativity simply because I'm a woman telling women to do better. Choose better. Don't choose Pookie and RayRay. Don't scrub the ground. Don't go to the ghetto toxic circus. If you've been there, don't go back. Do better. Pick yourself up. Choose better. Love yourself more. How is that? I just don't. Now only are they Pookie and RayRay. They want to be the ones to tell us because they want to feel like they above all and Captain Save a Woman, and they don't want us as women to uplift each other. Yeah, because I'm sitting up here telling y'all, do better. I literally got my sage and I'm like, shame on bitches that's out here running around acting like they ain't got no goddamn sense. Telling women, maybe you need some help. Maybe you need to be introspective. Maybe you need to go to therapy. We all have trauma. I talk about this all the time on my show, that we all have trauma that we need to unpack. Where a lot of us are still hurt. But then you got to ask yourself, who hurt us? Where does it stem from? They quick to say, you bitter. Who made you bitter? Who are you resentful of? Majority of us are heterosexual, or even if we're bisexual, our relationships, our romantic relationships, are more than likely with men that look like us. And a lot of us have trauma from men and boys that stems from childhood. So are these little kids, Pookie and RayRay? Like, come on. Little boys, teenagers ain't even fully into the workforce yet. So if I'm telling young girls, I'm telling women, older women, or and anything in between, you need to use discernment, because it don't just start from when you are old enough to be in a workforce and choosing somebody that ain't got no job and choosing somebody. No, it starts from knowing how you should be treated from a child. As a little girl, I was getting not treated well by boys. As a teenager, teenage boys were unsavory. Like, let's just keep it real. So since men aren't, it doesn't seem like they're holding other men accountable in the way that they should, the good ones, the high value ones. Why y'all not out here telling Pookie and RayRay to get it together, since it seems to be majority of your community is made up of Pookie and RayRays? Like, if y'all keep saying we baby mothers, so if we're saying don't have kids, then that's a problem too? Or really, you gonna have a kid for yourself. This is what I preach. I don't have children yet. If I ever have a child, it will never be for a man. It'll be because I truly, genuinely want to be a mother, and I will use all of the tools that I've gathered in my emotional and discernment toolbox to do the best that I possibly can when choosing who I give my womb to, which is my most prized possession. Period. Now, I don't understand how me saying these things is translating to I hate black men. I don't hate anybody. I don't have any hate in my heart for anybody. But what I do is love. And I love me. And I love anyone that looks like me. We got to put ourselves first, because ain't nobody else putting us first. They constantly telling us that we ain't shit. We at the bottom of the totem pole. We don't deserve shit. We need to be dog walked. We got to be put through the gauntlet. We got to struggle to get love and to get a ring. You need to just be a ride or die. No, we're not doing that anymore. Choose you first. Put yourself first. Don't deal with Pookie and RayRay. And if any man is presenting as a Pookie and RayRay, run. Period. It doesn't matter what he look like. A white man could be a fucking Pookie and a RayRay. It does not matter what he looked like. A Mexican man could be a Pookie and a RayRay. It doesn't matter. Run. Put yourself first. And for whatever reason, me saying that has men are up in an uproar. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. See, look, they up in here. Like, what are y'all talking about? Smoking on a Cynthia G pack? Like, get the fuck out of here, y'all. If you're not Pookie and RayRay, why are you so mad? Yes, we all deserve to be correct. It's not a race thing. Thank you. It's a mindset, a behavior. Pookie and RayRay, thank you. We all deserve to be loved and treated with the utmost respect. That part. Always be calm in an argument. That will scare a guy. Acting a fool. Take time to react. I'm tired of living my life. And you know, even me saying this, the things that I say, is still to a degree, we have to live our lives around men. Why do we have to always watch what we do and say because of men? Like, who created this hierarchy that we're just inherently below men? That's bullshit. A man wouldn't be here without a womb. A woman wouldn't be here without a womb. We literally usher souls into this world, but yet we're on the bottom. Look, we are all entitled to think what we want to think. We are all entitled to believe what we want to believe. However, I will never, ever not say what I'm saying. Decenter anybody that is not you. Put yourself first. Choose yourself first. Your best interest, how you feel, your comfortability, your security, your safety. All of that should be above anything outside of you. Period. Pookie and RayRay, like I said, a bump. And just because you got a job does not mean you ain't a bump. Somebody that is, threatening harm on you. Somebody that is intimidating you. Somebody that is abusing you physically, mentally, emotionally. Someone that is not helping you raise children that they helped you create. Someone that's leeching off of you. And leeching is not only just money. People leech off of you spiritually. Say no to it. If you are not Pookie or RayRay, you should not feel no type of way about me telling women to hold themselves accountable to what they choose. Because that's all y'all run around here saying, is that we need to choose better. And I agree. So what's the problem? What's the problem? I agree. We do need to choose better. So what's the problem? What is the problem? I do agree that melanin-rich women need to choose better. What's the problem with that? It's okay when you say it, but it's not okay when I say it. That's what Cynthia was saying too. Choose better. Have standards, boundaries, and expectations. What's the problem? What's wrong with that? Yes, and stop giving up the cookies and having babies and no husbands. That part too. Even though you can have a husband that still will treat you like terribly. So for me, I think that having a husband in itself is not a prize. It's just not. Having a partner that loves you, respects you, cares for you, inspires you, motivates you, supports you, invests in you. Having a partner like that you have chemistry with, that won't embarrass you, that will not humiliate you, whose life fucking mission is not to humble you and level you. Now, if you find a partner like that and he turns into being your husband, chef's kiss. But just a husband just to say you married, absolutely not. We're not doing that no more either. We're just not. It doesn't give that. I'm sorry. Get somebody else to do it. There's so many women, as Cynthia G would say, that are single married mothers, that are suffering, that are being financially abused, that are married just for the looks, taking care of all the household, everything, doing everything, paying all the bills too. But they got a husband. It never gave that either. I'm sorry. It don't give that. It don't give that. It don't. We have this one life as far as we know. Why should we spend it miserable? Why should we spend it not doing things that's enjoyable? Why should we spend it being unhealthy? It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. What are we getting out of that? Where's the reward? Where's the reward? People say, oh, legacy, legacy. You are your legacy. You can have children that turn out to be a piece of shit. You don't know what the hell you birthing. You can raise them, you can rear them, you can do everything you can. They can ultimately disappoint you and let you down. Just because you have children does not mean they're going to take care of you in your old age and not put your ass in a nursing home. I don't know who is making up these lies. It's a scam. It is a scam. You are your legacy. Period. We are taking accountability. Exactly, Golden. We are taking accountability for making terrible, terrible choices. And we are doing better. So why the hell are men so upset? I don't get it. We're doing better. We're choosing better. We're not having kids all over the place at the same rate. We're being the change that we want to see. And I've been getting called a baby mother. I don't have kids. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. And there's nothing wrong with having children. You have children with these men, they shame you. And they say your value has decreased and you're no longer desirable. You don't have children, they shame you and say you're not doing your duty as a woman. You're put on this earth to have children. Being a woman is like a lose-lose battle in society. You can't win, you can't lose. It just don't matter. Like, what do they want? What do they want? What do they want? Less and less access, that part. And that's where all of the disgruntled, evil, wicked, nasty remarks is coming from. You literally, we choosing wrong? Okay, so we're not going to choose y'all. We're going to choose ourselves. You know, we're going to work on ourselves. We're going to put ourselves first. Oh, nobody cares about if you have a career. But then they get up here and ask us what we bring to the table. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I done been called everything. Overweight. I'm not overweight. I look the fuck good. I take care of myself. I encourage women to do that. Take care of yourself. Take pride in your appearance. Eat healthy. I show you guys when I go to the supermarket the types of groceries that I buy. I share vegetarian dish ideas with you guys. I do 10,000 steps a day. If I'm not always in the gym, I'm at least walking. I show you guys a skincare routine. We do makeup. We do, like, come on. I am not promoting overeating. I do intermittent fasting and talk to you guys about it. I'm talking about kombucha. We drink coconut water. We drink water with natural electrolytes that's not purified. We are over here leveling up. We're journaling, we're scripting, we're manifesting, we're meditating, we're doing yoga, we're going on nature walks. We are doing better. We are actually doing the work. We're going to therapy. We're doing the work, and yet they still get up here and trash me and drag me. And I'm just like, damn, it's a sickness. That's what it's giving. It's giving a sickness. It's giving a sickness. That's all I can come up with. It's delusion. It's a sickness. I just don't get. Y'all say we're not desirable. Go over there. We're not even mad. We don't even get up here and talk shit about y'all divesting. We don't care. Just leave us alone. What's that? What's hard? Starbucks is trash. Okay. Whatever. You're entitled to your opinion. No one cares. Cheers. I'm very confused. If you're not Pookie, if you're not RayRay, then this doesn't apply to you. I'm strictly talking about men that dog walk women, have no good intention for women, that just want to use and abuse women. That's what we talk about. Men that just want to cheat all over the place and have kids all over the place. That's what we're talking about. If that is not you, then keep it moving. Simple as that. Love you, doing a great job. Thank you, baby. But it does apply to them. I'm drinking my makeshift circus coffee I made at home. Nice. Cynthia G talks bad about black men, so she getting her karma. Cynthia G talks bad about men that are treating women terribly. Righteous daughter. she's not just talking about people that have not been a fucking menace to society. We got to do a show about the femicide rate in our community. We really need to look more into statistics that don't even do us justice when it comes to DV, because we don't call the police as much as we should. A lot of us lay down and take it. And I can attest to that, because I've not calling the police on a black man, on a couple black men, when I should have. I've watched my mothers do it. I've watched my aunts do it. So the statistics won't match up when it comes to that. But them unaliving us, that has to get reported. So we could look into that. Literally, they're killing themselves and they're killing us. So say what you want. It is what it is. And I know that there are some that are amazing. I know some that are amazing. I've dated some that are amazing. I date some that are amazing. My brothers are fucking phenomenal. Beautiful. Creme de la creme. However, that is not the majority, and we need to be honest. Majority rules. Majority rules. Majority rules. And there's so many of us that have similar stories. Everybody cannot be telling a lie. It's just impossible that we're all lying. I refuse to believe that. I'm so excited to start this sister circle. I don't know how exactly it's going to manifest or what exactly it's going to look like, but I'm really excited for it because it's going to happen, because I feel like it's just like people don't believe what's really going on. So I want to create a space where we can literally come and talk about what we've been experiencing, and a lot of us since childhood. And I'm not just talking about, and it's not just black men, men in general. A lot of them are very unsavory. Not all. I have to keep saying that. Not all, but a lot are. A lot of women go through a lot of horrific things, and people, I don't know where is it coming from that people think we're all lying. Everybody cannot be lying. Everybody can't be lying. I didn't mean to offend you. You didn't offend me. The thing is, I think y'all get it confused. I'm a person just like y'all. So if you say something and I say something back to you, I could say something back to you. I could talk back to y'all. My channel, my show is interactive. We talk to each other. You say something I don't like, I could say something back. You say something I agree with, I could say something back. There's no love lost. We're all adults. Everyone is entitled. Opinions are like assholes. I expect y'all to have them. I have them. We all got them. I mistakenly had kids not vetting that Pookie, Queen Quiche, and we got to do better. And now that when you know better, you do better. Now that you know that it was a mistake, if you do that shit 2 and 3 and 4 more times, I got to shame you. It just is what it is. I got to shame you. I still love you, but we got to start shaming each other so we could do better. It just is what it is. Correct, interactive, yes. I'll be honest, I didn't know black men were hating like this. Me either, until I started doing this show live and taking a lot of content. And at first, tears came to my eyes. Like I literally felt like you know how you feel like your face gets hot, like when you're angry and you're like crying. And then I was really sad. And then I was wondering why. I went through so many stages. It was like grief. It was like grieving this facade of a relationship that I thought we had. It made me sad, and I couldn't believe it. And I was like, damn, a lot of them hate us. We raise them. When they are locked up, we send them care packages. We allow them to run our phone bills up, take and collect calls. We bail them out. They get paroled to our houses. When they're in the hospitals, we go to see them. We go and pray for them. When they're shot down by the police like dogs in the street, we're on the front lines marching for them, fighting hard to get bill passed for them. And they hate us. It's terrible. And this is why I'm saying we need to burn the fucking cape. Love who loves you. In your real life, who loves you, love them back. I'm a very loving and kind and nurturing person. I have black men in my life that I adore, that I would do anything for. Collectively, get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing it, and I don't give a fuck. Argue with your mother. Love who love you. We gotta do better. Stop giving your womb out to Pookie and RayRay. Stop letting Pookie and RayRay dog walk you. We have to do better. We gotta choose ourselves. What is wrong with that? Why have I been getting so much fucking pushback and strife and hate for saying that? I just don't get it. I'm not divested. I love all types of men. I think every race has something that could be attractive about them. I'm more of a personality girl, and I like people that are funny. If you can make me laugh, and if you could teach me something, I'm attracted to intelligence. Physically, I don't really have a physical type. I have to get to know you in order for me to like you. Tough love is really about not allowing disrespect and unacceptable behavior. Exactly. You are so fine. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. That's sweet. Love Jones is open to have these combos openly, but we are not going to tolerate disrespect here. That part, girl, I can't count my partners on one hand, and I think the Lord I have fought my human urges. Yeah. Thank you, C3. More Pookie and RayRays than good black men. That's why so much hate. That part. I'm happy women are recognizing their worth, but the best choice is going to be choosing yourself, not a child or a man. Are you women okay with just themselves, no one else? Women don't think they are enough. I agree, Miss America, and I know that I'm enough, and that's why I'm giving I'm giving my energy to all of you guys. This is an energy exchange. I don't know if y'all noticed that. I don't know if y'all recognize that. I am giving my energy to you guys. I have been through some dark ass shit. I've had to be resilient. I've had to pull myself out of the fucking dark hole more than once. I've made wrong decisions. How you think I know that we could do better? I've made wrong decisions and I've made brilliant fucking decisions. I've dealt with guys that was trash and I've dealt with men that were everything. It just is what it is. For me personally, genuine natural connection and timing, you know? Sometimes people don't want to live the same way that you want to live. And I'm not willing to compromise on certain things. It just is what it is. I know what I see from my life. I know what I want for myself. And you could be amazing, but if we don't align in certain ways, then it's not a fit. And if it's not a fit, then it's not a fit. Because I come first. How I feel comes first. And I'm a proud cat lady. I'm a proud cat lady. Amen. I appreciate you, love. I still believe in love. But I won't let people who hurt me define me from not being happy. That part too. Neither will I. However, I will use what I've learned to add to my toolbox of discernment. Life is, life experience is your greatest teacher. You live and you learn, and then you do better. You apply what you've learned and you do better. Good black men are often ignored or labeled corny. You're entitled to that outlook, but I don't fully agree. Because there's men that's labeled corny and labeled good, but are they really good? What is your definition of good? Being a good person is subjective, and I think we don't think about that enough. To me, I might feel like you trash. I know men that are corny, good, that dog walk women. I'm related to some of them. And I'm talking about properties, degrees, how they treat a woman though. The educated lane will dog walk your ass too. So many women have given chances to men that physically is not even in their lane, couldn't even play, couldn't even bat in a league, and still got dog walked. Biggie Smalls, for instance. Biggie looks crazy. Faith married him because of who he was. Dog walked her, cheated. Was abusive to Little Kim. Little Kim was cute as shit before she did whatever she did to her face. Dog walked her. And this is before he was like Biggie Smalls. Little Kim was in love with that man. Y'all, we all see what Biggie Smalls looked like. He was dog walking women. So we give chances to men that we physically would not otherwise and still get the short end of the stick. So all of that is bullshit. It's really just about finding a person that is evolved, that has done the work to better themselves, that takes accountability, that shows up in the way that you need them to show up, and that loves you in the way that you need to be loved. And people don't get that either, because a lot of the times people feel like they're loving you, but they're loving you the way that they feel like you should be loved, as opposed to how you need to be loved. Most black women want the same type of black men. No, most black women don't. Y'all, it's a scam. Women love men who are kind, who are funny, who have their shit together, who has something to offer, who's successful, who's accomplished. Y'all got this. And the thing is, because you got money don't mean, and you have a degree, does not mean that you're attractive. And I'm not just talking physically. A lot of men just rely on their accolades to get them through. It's 2023. You have to be likable now. You have to be likable, because guess what? Women are getting their own money. Are you likable? Are you personable? What is your personality giving? A lot of men that y'all say we don't want, they don't have social skills. A lot of them present a little autistic, if you know what I mean. And this is no slight or no shade to autistic people, but you being super socially awkward, I'm supposed to fight through all of that and find your real personality through that? No. You have to develop interpersonal skills. It's not just about you being educated and corny. No. What is your personality like? You focus so much on, getting to the bag, and you forget that you gotta actually be likable. And that's why a lot of men have problems, because they don't think that they need to be likable. And then they just blame us because we don't like them. No, sir, you're not interesting. All you do is talk about yourself. You're very self-absorbed. You think that you're better because you've accomplished what a grown man is supposed to accomplish. Let's start there. Not even asking a woman anything about herself on a date. Just talking. Has not done any work on your personality. The guys with social skills also have lots of options. Might not be a good guy though. Excuses. Work on yourself, period. Y'all tell us to work on ourselves. We're doing the work and we get bashed for it. So work on yourself. Work on yourself. And having social skills does not mean that you're up in every bitch face, flirting, trying to get a number. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't like men like that. I cannot stand a guy that's so friendly and gotta be up in everybody's face. That is very unattractive to me. What I mean is, when you're in an intimate space with a woman that you want to court, what do you have to talk about with her? What can you bring to a conversation? I know what I could bring to a conversation. I don't want to feel like I have to entertain a man because he's boring as boring as a damn rock. And don't nobody got time for that. Try listening to a married man who's always had options. Try listening about what? Like, what is there to listen to? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand what that got to do with what I'm talking about right now. No, I'm saying women will stay in a guy's face who has social skills, baby girl. Not me. I don't. Yeah, as a friend, but to take seriously, you need to have social skills to a degree. But the thing is, men lack self-control and they don't have discipline. Because I have social skills does not mean I'm going talking to every fucking girl, every man I see. That does not mean that. Because I can dance doesn't mean I'm at the strip club shaking ass for some cash. It does not mean that. Because I have the capacity to do something does not mean that I'm allowing everybody to have access to those parts of me. That part, my friend, that part. If you're a married man with options, that says a lot. Where is your wife? Having social skills means being emotionally intelligent too. Thank you. Knowing social cues, how to actively listen and remember traits and what their friends likes, families dislike. Thank you, Alexis. They're just immediately equating that to having options and being able to be up in women's faces. And that's how you know that's an unevolved man. But the quiet guy, who may also generally be good, gets labeled corny. Come on, sis, let's be real. Who's labeling a quiet guy corny? Like, what are y'all talking about? First of all, when you talk to a woman, when you ask her out on a date, when you meet a woman and you're showing interest, being quiet is not going to pique anybody's interest. You have to talk to who you all have intentions for. That's where you shine. There's men that I would never look twice at if I just saw them walking down the street, but I actually like them because I got to know who they were, because they allowed themselves to be open and to get to know me. They know how to be social, but they choose who they're social with. And it also makes a woman feel special if you're choosing to show her a side of you that every fucking body doesn't get to see. Doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It's a little bit of exclusivity that's needed. It's a little bit of decorum that men just innately lack. It just is what it is. Now, you cannot be quiet in a corner and think that you're going to get... How? Realistically, how would I even know who you are if you don't speak at all? Quiet confidence is a thing as well. That's why I said a person with unshakable confidence knows how to move accordingly. Exactly, and that's what I just said, quiet confidence. When a man learns sexual discipline and not when it doesn't work anymore, that's a sign of evolving. Yes, guys get a woman from abroad. These Western ones are finished. They like men. They are like men. And you know what's funny? I have a video that I'm going to show you guys about a woman abroad in Colombia. And she's talking about, passport bros. She's on a podcast and she's like, it's very desperate when these men come over to our countries. They literally show us their passports, and offer us money and talk bad about the women from where they come from. Why do they want to get a woman whose earning potential is only $200 a month and, can barely speak your language? Like, it's very desperate. You can't get a woman out of the billions of women, millions of women that live in your country. You can't find one. There's something wrong with you, my man. Look in the mirror. And in real life, women just want a man that can actually go 50-50. You can't do that. You got to go to Colombia to get a $40 holla. Sir, something wrong with you. You're focused on the wrong things. Get your shit together. And we don't care. Yes, go. Please get your passport. Don't come back. Black men look so sad and desperate going abroad and it never works out. It's real desperate. I'm going to show y'all when I come back and do my evening show. I'm going to show y'all the video of the Colombian woman saying that black men, it's mostly black men that's showing their passports and some money, and they look very desperate. It's giving desperate. And then I think they're really upset that we don't care. Like, I'm not going to go cry in a corner because you said you're going to go get a passport and go. Who cares? Go where you think that you'll do better at. Go. Go and get you somebody that just want a passport, a green card. Go and get you somebody that's looking at you like a lick. Because that's it. They want a green card. They want the American dollar. They look desperate, but they actually get married. That's nice. They get married. Yes, they get married for the green card. I know a lot of people getting married for the green card. Asking these ninjas to match my energy is high standards when it's the most basic shit, child. That part. I don't know how people go out the country for sex. It's gross. Plus a slap in the face to the locals there. Learn the culture, make friends, eat the delicious food, explore nature. I heard men saying that all you need to give the Dominican girls is some insurers. Oh my God, and they gonna go. And it's clout. anyways, because they can't even afford a Spirit flight to go. Oh yeah, y'all remember that guy that went to the DR and he had to beg everybody on the internet for $100 for his Spirit airline because they switched the times and he couldn't afford. And I'm like, damn, you couldn't even phone a friend? Like, this is humiliating. Y'all going down bad. Passport bros down bad. Yeah, but they marry these men like my golden ticket to America. Exactly. A lot of them cheat on their husbands. Yep. And they have a husband, a real husband that they actually love, that they send an American dollar back to. Black women understand our part in it. Black men still in denial about their part. That's the problem. Exactly, Golden. We are actually taking accountability and leveling up and doing better and expecting better and requiring better. And they just refuse. They just say we keep choosing Pookie and RayRay. I'm like, God damn. So how many Pookies and RayRays is it versus good guys? I'm trying to figure it out. Thanks, Ivy. Thank you, baby. Don't care about this topic if it's your whole conversation. Okay, Sam, bye, boo. Don't let the door hit you, boo. Thank you, boo. I know I don't care. I don't care. The thing is, we just cannot operate from a space of lack, right? Or a space of fear. And that's why we settle, is because we feel like, oh, we're going to hit the wall, because they lie to us. They do all of this pump faking and conditioning and mind fuckery. And it's the manipulation of a man is worse than witchcraft. It's a form of witchcraft, but the worst kind. That's what I mean. The manipulation of a man. Men have done a number on women to believe that we ain't shit once we pass 25. And if we ain't chose by one of them, then we ain't gonna never be shit. And it's the biggest scam in history. It's the biggest scam in history. A man is the easiest thing to get. I saw this woman saying, you know, they keep saying, oh, if you don't get married, if you don't do this by this time, then you ain't gonna have, oh, you ain't, why? Because, I mean, when I get older, I could still go and get a man that I got to pay the bills and do all the work. They ain't going nowhere. They just gonna be older. They just gonna be my same age. That's what she was saying. And I said, God damn, if she ain't speaking a word, they always still need a place to stay. You want a man that bad, just go and pick you up one. Foreign women are likely more appreciative of them passport bros' effort. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. Go ahead. They think y'all desperate. They see y'all as a lick, and they're gonna use y'all. It just is what it is. Y'all seen that passport bro that was in Vietnam on 90 Day Fiance, and his Vietnamese girlfriend, she was 40, no kids, never been married before, so she felt like she had to do what she had to do and get her a black American man. And she called him fat and ugly in her language. She took him around town, paraded him around, and mocked him and called him all types of fats and all types of uglies. But she still was dealing with him, though. And she had her man on the side. But he was real fat, black, and ugly to her. Those was her words. I played that clip on this show, too. We had us a good laugh. I was howling. Because they swear that they going over to get somebody that's better and that's going to treat them better. And these women dog y'all out. They cuss y'all like a dog in the street. Call y'all fat, black, ugly. I don't understand why men act like they always, all of them is just in perfect tip-top shape. Sir, the hair, like, come on. Y'all talk about our wigs when y'all hair is receding and balding. Beards is all pashy, could barely grow in a full beard. Skin all looking crazy. Stomach all the way out the hairs, giving keg. Not all, but a lot. You know, when y'all start to age, y'all don't look the same either, 100%. So stop that. It's like, come on. And y'all swear y'all could go get a younger woman. A younger woman is going to use you, sir. She's not loving you for you. You is a sugar daddy now. You done reached sugar daddy zone. You really think a woman is gonna want you just for you? That's 22 years old and you 48 with a pot belly, a receding hairline, and a patchy beard? Come on, sir. Barely could keep it up, need a honey pack and Viagra. Like I said, if you're not a Pookie and a RayRay, none of what I say applies to you. So there's no reason why you should be up here butthurt. There's no reason for you to be upset, my man, because I'm not talking to you. And I'm not talking about you. If the shoe fits. But if you're not Pookie and RayRay, they saying we bitter. That's so old. Y'all need some new talking points. We're not bitter. We keeping it moving. We're moisturizing our scalps. We're taking Pilates. We're taking yoga. We're going on nature walks. We're meditating. We're drinking water. We're drinking coconut water. We're minding our gut health. We're taking probiotics. We drinking kombucha. We working out. We keeping up with our doctor's appointments, our dental appointments. We're journaling. We living our good, our big one. We not bitter. We don't care anymore. We don't. Like, honestly, I want everybody to do what's good for them. Live your best life. If going to get a $40 holla in Vietnam with a woman that's gonna call you fat, black, and ugly, if that's gonna make you happy, go and do that. If going to Colombia with women that's gonna call you desperate and say that you ain't worth shit if the women in your country don't like you, and they go and do that. Go do it. We don't care. Nobody's bitter. We glowing. And we don't close our options off. We all gonna love who love us. In the words of Storm Monroe, we gonna love who love us. Black women been winning a long time with or without a husband. Yeah. Why aren't they somewhere building right now? Don't they have jobs? That part. Mature men in the chat only, or y'all booted. Yeah. People, cause you know they could talk, they could get their big one, but y'all not about to be disrespectful. Thank you, Ace. Thankfully, my dad-in-law been cheating 30 years, thought he was a player, and now at 60, he in Trinidad being a sugar daddy. That part. I don't know why they swear these young women gonna just want to be with them. Sir, your back is not that strong. Young girls and older women in general want to get fucked. Y'all need assistance. That's why there's so many blue pills, Viagra, honey pack. Y'all need a lot of assistance. A coochie don't need nothing but a spit start, no matter the age. I know these people listening to me up in here like, what is she talking about? My lips so sexy. Thank you. A man leading with his wallet is begging to be used regardless. A woman leading with being provided for is begging to be controlled. And that's why I believe that in interdependence, I feel like you can be simultaneously as a woman dependent and independent at the same time. I would never say don't have your own. I would never say don't have your own. However, I don't think that you cannot get up here and say you want a submissive provider. Y'all all screaming submission, but want a woman to provide. Those things don't go hand in hand. I'm not taking care of the overhead. If ever I live with a man again, I'm not. The overhead I should not be concerned with that. Will I contribute? Yeah. Shop my merch. I have a shirt that says all I bring to the table is coochie, a light bill, and some groceries. That's it. Anything else, get somebody else to do it. Or I'd rather be by myself. With nobody harassing me to talk or to do things. No. You're not adding. I don't want a roommate. I don't like having a roommate. I don't want a roommate. Period. Oh, what platform she's on? I know she's on Patreon. Have a very blessed day. Much love to y'all for real. Same to you. Same to you. Sure am. Love these women. Yeah, that's true, darling. Yeah. These men in the chats aren't saying nothing of importance. Back to 100K soon. Yes. What platform she on? I don't mind providing. Just make sure I'm appreciated and can feel it. Of course. Why wouldn't you be appreciated? Women appreciate men that don't do anything. Could you imagine the appreciation you'll receive when you actually do something? All men can say is black women bitter. This will always be a man's world. A white man's world? I think that's what you meant. He a simp. Okay. Her new channel is called The Revolution Won't Be Televised. Oh, they took that down, Karma. They took that down. Since on Patreon, yeah. Black women are so fed up. You're here. Thank you, Abigail. Got him. Did I lie? She dropped like 4 new visit fire. This as of recently, both of those channels were down as far as I know. I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't have them anymore. She don't have the Revolution channel anymore. I have her Patreon. I pinned it in a video that I did, and it's on my community tab. If you don't like Starbucks, you need to get a life. I'm sure she has other streams. Yeah, I mean, she's making a bag for her Patreon, and Cynthia is very smart. Like, I'm sure, I know she's good. She used to be over here cashing me out, sending me super chats. Your skin is absolutely beautiful. Thank you. It's actually not, it's doing something crazy because I use this new product from Dermalogica, and it's a charcoal daily scrub, and I use it twice, and it gave my skin this weird texture, and it's been itchy. I'm hoping it doesn't get worse. If it does, I'm suing. And also, if anybody's trying to send any negative vibes to attack my beauty, it's coming right back to you, okay? Back to sender. I don't play that. I had somebody up here telling me they was gonna do some witchcraft on me. It's just, y'all wild on YouTube. But I'm about to go. Sin needs to write a book about black male worship and how it's destroyed the community. Yeah. You're beautiful. Thank you, Autumn. I appreciate you, baby. I don't know, y'all. I just, I want us to continue to level up. Like, we're collectively doing... Yeah, I am going live tonight, Golden. But, I don't be knowing exactly the time. I try to put it up, like, I'll post it at least, like, 20 minutes before I actually go live. I'll put it up so you could get the notification. Check out Shafali Face Exfoliant Pineapple and Peppermint. I love that stuff. She gets what she's putting out into the universe. They will do anything to get their ish together. Yeah, men are so disgusting. A lot of men are like, that's on here, they're really showing themselves. And it's nasty. It's not a good vibe. We need each other. I think this men versus women thing will come to an end. They need us. Sin needs her own podcast. She should be as big as Joe Rogan. Yeah. What's your favorite color? I like pink, purple, and red. I like blue too. I don't know, it changes. Either they level up or they get left. That part. All right, I'm gonna stay up here for 2 more minutes because I'm done with my drink and coffee. And I'll see you guys in a few hours. But yeah, I just really wanted to talk about that because I keep seeing this old Pookie and RayRay. Who is Pookie and RayRay? And if it's not you, then why are you offended by us saying we should do better and don't entertain these men if it's not you that we're talking about? The black men who are about something is leaving. They should leave. I agree. They should go. This is what is this? I don't know. A latte. Like I said, real men want to be appreciated. It don't happen all the time, just like men are always true. We are all flawed. Let's give one another. The thing is, we've been giving men grace, but men don't give us that same grace, not even a smidget of the grace. We've been giving a lot of grace to men, but we don't get grace at all. That's the problem. This was excellent. I had this BS on my mind that they don't get it. Oh well by then. Thank you. Yeah, so we almost hit the hour mark. Thank you guys for joining me. We'll be back. Why do you hate men? I don't hate men. I love men. Men are very helpful. I love penis. I love dick. I love when men buy me things. I love when men give me money. I love when men take me on dates. I love when men compliment me. I love when men teach me things. I love when men make me laugh. I love when men smell good. I love when men dress good. I love men. But I'm not going to allow a man to have me scrubbing the ground. I'm going to use my discernment. I'm telling everybody else we need to use our discernments, and we cannot let our love of men cloud our judgment when it comes to dealing with them. I be having me a good time with men. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. There's no hate. I don't have no hate in my heart. Y'all are trying to fill Sin G void. No, the fuck I'm not. You bugging with that shit. I'm not trying to fill nobody's void. I am me. Bitch, look at my motherfucking content. I don't need to fill nobody's void. You must be fucking smoking crack. It's crack that you're smoking. I talk about these things all the time. I give social commentary, and I also talk about dating. We do it all. I'm not trying to fill shit. I don't need to. I'm me. And I respect what everybody does. And a lot of us, like I said, we share a common thread. Period. The hugs and comfort, but we waiting for the right man. LOL, black men, y'all just try harder to treat us well. Don't hate, y'all just not settling. Exactly. They so mad. That's what I don't get. Love Jones is her own woman. Stop the comparison. That part. And what is he even talking about? Sin is still around. Right? They acting like y'all need to stop that. We went from hugging to fighting already. She just did a video this morning. Like, they bugging. They bugging. Like, Cynthia G has shown me so much fucking love. Like, women don't usually, you don't know. Sometimes women don't vibe with each other like that. Like, literally, she shout me out. Like, she would come into my comment section and, like, literally, not even just because she sends super chats, but even her just watching any of my content, that's support. Why would I not fucking support her and share her Patreon and tell y'all that I think it's bullshit that her platform is getting taken down? Why would I not? Like, what are y'all talking about? Did I say something to offend y'all? Javier, you are not that important. Like, you want to be important so bad. You must not be getting enough love at home. Yes, I love that. Yeah, Sinja will be back, man. Right? Come on. These men they not getting loved at home. They're not getting enough attention. Their women that they chose aren't stimulating enough. That's why they over here harassing us. All right. That's funny. All right, I'm leaving. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play in your face. The world is your stage. Life is a movie. You're starring in this. You got everything you need in you to do better and be better. You could see it. You could believe it. You could achieve it. I believe in you. I love you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys later, though. We'll be back. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Later, love bugs.